Squirrel, are you ready? Yes? You ready to learn proofs? Okay. What? Are you leaving? Well, you can't learn proofs from over there. She's walking away. It's like she doesn't want to learn proofs. What kind of crazy person doesn't want to learn proofs? Ay, ay, ay. Squirrel and I are doing well here. We are still having fun. Still corona free. Still sterilizing everything. And staying 6 feet apart. Not from each other. Squirrel is all over me. But 6 feet away from other people. Because, you know, they're dangerous. You never know where they've been. Or what they could have. Right, Squirrel? Yeah, she doesn't care. All right, let's take a look at number 3. So number 3 is what you should have done for homework. We've got statement, reason. The first thing we do is we start with givens, and the only thing that we have is the picture. That is given. Okay, now, the first thing that I see in the picture is this beautiful triangle right here. So I'm going to say measure angle x plus measure angle y plus measure angle z has to equal 180. And I'm going to say that because angles in a triangle sum to 180. Okay. And hey, I pretty much got what I wanted. I've got the 180, I've got the z, I've got the x. Only thing I'm missing is the w, and hey, look, the w and the y are the same. So all I need to say is measure angle w equals measure angle y, because vertical angles are congruent. And then I can take this y and get it out. So measure angle x plus, let's try that again, spelling that correctly, measure angle x plus measure angle w now, plus measure angle z equals 180, and that is by substitution. And that's how we do number 3. Now that we've got those done, I want to pop right up here to number 1. We're going to do number 1. He looks kind of cute. And we've done a lot of triangles, but this is not a triangle. Notice, I've had a lot of people call this a triangle. It ain't a triangle. Triangle means 3 sides. This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, making it quadrilateral. Now, if we look back in our notes, quadrilaterals have 360 degrees. If it were a parallelogram, we'd know even more about it. Do we think that this guy is a parallelogram? Well, since it's not given that it's a parallelogram, we certainly can't say it's a parallelogram. So, we are given the picture. Okay. And, okay, oh bother. What are we going to do now? Well, we've got one rule about parallelograms, and that's all the angles add up to equal 360 degrees. But this is not an angle inside. So we're going to need this angle right here. So I'm going to call that E degrees. So I'm going to say A degrees plus B degrees plus C degrees plus E degrees has to equal 360. And that is because angles in a quadrilateral sum to 360. All right, so I've got quadrilateral. Now, I've got A, B, C, and E. I need D. Well, let's take a look at this. This is a full circle all the way around that point D. What do we know about full circles going all the way around a point? E degrees plus D degrees equals 360. That's because angles about a point sum to 360. Okay. Well, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something very similar to what I did over here. Do we see how I had two things equal to 180, so I made one big thing out of it? Well, now I have two things. They're equal to 360. I'm going to make one big thing out of it. It doesn't only happen when you have linear pairs. It doesn't only happen when you have 180 degrees. It happens when there are two things that equal the same thing. I've got A, B, C, and E equaling 360. I also have E and D equaling 360. That's called substitution. So I took the two things just like I did over here. I substitute to mash them all together. And then normally what I do is I try and find the guy who's repeated and kill him off. We're going to vote him off the island. And if we look, E is repeated. So we're going to vote E off the island, and we're going to get A plus B plus C equals D, because we are subtracting that E character. And hey, that's what we get. All right, so that is how we do these angle proofs. Now, today is Friday, woot woot, so we are basically done with this week, almost done with this week. This week is almost done, almost. We have done all of these proofs, so I'm going to leave angle proofs just right there. Later today, I'm going to put a little quiz up to make sure that you are watching the videos and make sure that you understand what I'm saying while I'm doing these videos and while you're trying to take notes on these videos. And so you're going to have to do the quiz later today, and of course you definitely have that packet over break because I am evil and I give break packets. So your break packet will be doing page 27 through 38 in your Regents Review packet. And I'm going to make an assignment out of that on Edmodo so you don't forget it. If you have any questions, you can certainly message me. Now, because it's break week, next week I will not be making any new videos, with new material in them. I might make new videos, but those new videos would be going over some of the problems on the packet just to help you guys out with your break packet. But that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do any new material. So take a look for the quiz and doing your break packet next week. If you need help, message me. I will be there. Thank you very much. I'm going to go track down a squirrel. Have a good day.